Okay. All right. Test. We back. I think we are back. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. One and a half out of two. Are we able to see it now? I think lag is gone. Lag. Hey, Andrew. How are you? Okay, we drew the game quick. So we can have more time to restart. We're starting with a 1.5 out of 2. And now, but after the long break, I am back on YouTube. Alexander Bortnik, bro, come on. Why are we playing Bortnik after with 1.5 points? Why? Can someone tell me? What's up, Damien? What's up, Damiano? Try to get A3B4 now. We gonna do this in a slow style. So weird, right? I agree. I agree, man. It's super weird. What does that say? Interesting. Okay, he goes there. Now we can go here, no? We could technically take, and take there, but I'm not sure that does much. So we may have to. Does that accomplish? This bishop is the problem. Okay, let's go here. And you know what? The disc golf league. Oh my god. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Oh. I was sure he was gonna take on c5. I didn't think he was not going to take there. I was thinking this queen c5 takes here, queen takes a3, and then I was gonna take on d4 here and play e5. That was my plan. Alan! Alan, what's going on? Long time, my friend. Long time no see. Dulzen. How are you doing out here on YouTube? It's been a minute. I am a dual streaming today. That does hurt. Alright, let's check. B takes c5, B takes c5, knight a4, knight goes to d4. Knight c5 seems correct. And okay, I guess he can also play bishop c6, yeah. I was thinking queen c5, rook b7, takes on a3. I was gonna take on d4 and play either queen b3 or queen b1 or maybe e5 first to open up the bishop. And try to play f4, lock that bishop out, and then we can go like queen b3 and rook a1, and now my bishop is a lot better piece. But he played bishop c6 and I had rook b7 pre-moved. That's why we don't pre-move. Okay, what was gonna happen if he played there? I was gonna take here, play knight b3. Excuse me. Most likely takes on a3. I play rook a1. Excuse me. It looks way easier to play with white, right? Yeah, knight a5. Man, that hurts. That hurts. Okay, I need my hat. Fisher random chess. What's going on, my friend? Thank you. Second place at the Disc Golf League. That's pretty good, man. Hey, spades. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Okay, looks like my notifications is messed up, but I appreciate that, spades. Thank you. It's coming in a little late. Okay, I haven't streamed on YouTube in a second, so looks little notifications maybe a little messed up. Appreciate the support, my friend. Okay, we're gonna get them next. This was a little bit of a choke. I need to analyze this, man. I need to analyze. How to play this properly. I always get this position against him. Against Bortnik. So apparently the correct move is d4, e4, and then go h4. That's what computer is suggesting. What does h4 do though? I'm not 100% sure. Let me close the window here. And turn on the head out for a little bit, have some ACT practice in math, ACT practice. Good luck with that. Later, Damiano. Elia Logozor. Let's go g6. G6 shenanigans. I'll go c5. Forgot how does this line work, actually. Man. I think we go... Where do we move the knight? takes knight g5. The line went bishop b5, knight. You may be wondering now, how do you play this line if you don't remember it? I don't know. Don't ask me. Okay, bishop takes d7. I guess now we can take the knight, right? And maybe take here. Or what if we simply just take back? And then bring the knight out to e7. How bad is this? Traits. He wants to play knight b5 or what? Knight f6 is another way to trade. Okay. We're not better, but I don't think it's too bad. I think this is playable. Somewhat playable. Let's go active immediately. Okay, we're a lot behind on time, so I have to catch up. We're gonna have some catching up to do. Try something like that. Horrible, man. It's really horrible. Hi. You traded too much, huh? So I guess you have to take here, 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 here. And when he does that, knight c2, here knight e3. Keep the king on e3. That was the right idea. Keep the king on e3, and that blocks the knight, and bring the knight over. g5, and I'm gonna have the one of the pawns promoting here. Rough start. I need coffee, man. Tea is not doing it. I tried to switch it up to tea this morning. Now I think we have a little bit of break after 4 rounds, so let me make some coffee. Edmund, that's right. How about a black coffee? That's what I just got. Black coffee. Yeah, man, tea is too peaceful. Okay. See the clock. Gaicha. Gaicha. What's up? We got a minute and a half more for the next game. Let's see if coffee helps. So, how many rounds left? 7 games left. 7 games left. We need 6 points at least. 6 points out of 7. Let's go. That's the goal now. So Magnus doesn't play Title Tuesdays anymore, huh? It's an official breakup. Breakup is official. Chess far for. Let's go d4. Normal. When you are grinding for a tile, what's your training routine in a day looks like? Holy smokes, holy smokes. Hold on. I just realized I need to put out the trash. Whew. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's see if we can do this with 2 minutes. Man, I could not miss that. Should have put it out earlier. Disaster. Man. I hate myself. I hate myself. Yeah, board is very small. Ziggy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Tak, Gian. What's up, Duke? Dude. Thank you. 11 months. 11 months. That's exactly a year and a half. No joke. Oh my god, I'm playing so bad. Place to be. Thank you. Dual watch. Dual stream, dual watch. PKS umorcuz. Chess for life, my friend. I just had a lot going on. Let me. I didn't forget your question. Okay, let me get to your question. Pekar auch. Let's go here, attack the bishop. If we take there and try to attack this guy. Now we are hitting the d2, then we are attacking the b2. And we forgot that. No. Guess now bishop b5 was a threat, so I'm gonna try to go a6 and b5. Oh, no დარახოძია ბოლო დროს. Let's activate our bishop. The bishop was not doing anything there anyways. Okay, he's gonna go knight g5. Is that what the goal is here? Guess if we try to take, maybe we can go c4. Or actually, let's try go knight d5, because knight d5 now threatens to take there and then take on c3. How is he gonna defend? Okay, he's gonna go c4 out on that. We can take and go knight c3. I think that's going to win a pawn. Let's do that. The rook has to go all the way back to e1, and then we can take a pawn. Plus, the bishop actually was putting the pressure on the e4 knight, but other than that, it was not a very comfortable piece. So we get rid of that. We get pawn in exchange also. It's a pretty good deal. Now we can move the knight back. Maybe actually I could have played knight c3, but it should be fine too. Knight d4. Probably bring the king. This dark square bishop is kind of cut off the game. That's the biggest problem, I think, for the opponent. Okay, knight d2. Now, do we want to give up the bishop here? Check there, check, king back, knight here. Let's go here. Let's go here with a check. Then we can bring the king up. And now we're ready to put this extra pawn in use. I don't think there is a bishop e2 because we can take. If they play bishop e2, we can try take. And then knight c1, knight b3 is gonna win a pawn. Yeah, looking at that, we were looking at that, but now down goes the second pawn. e6. Okay, what if we take that? Could probably take with the knight, actually threaten this guy too. Let's take this guy. And now we're gonna try to push this pawn all the way. Zuzong. B6 was a nice touch, huh? Not a terrible, I mean, not a great game, but I think our opponent played even worse than us. Chess for Life, if you're still out there, let me answer your question. What's your training routine in a day looks like? You want to split, like I personally like to split a day into 3 things. Okay? Like usually when I talk to adult improvers who only have 1 hour a day, I recommend them split their week into 3 things. But I like to split my day into 3 things, which is going to be calculation training. So a lot of times it's going to be puzzles, or in my case, I like to do studies, or I'll do a little bit of the puzzles, like tactical puzzles, and then I'll do like studies for probably about an hour of both. Then one of them, for me personally, the openings is a big part of it. So I work on openings. Like opening work is kind of probably the biggest investment of my time. So I try to work on openings. And then one is going to be active learning. Active learning can be something that you're trying to get better at. They can be end games, they can be middle game, they can be analyzing games of classics. A lot of times I actually like to analyze like classic games. You know, I'll analyze like some games of strong players. You know, if I'm feeling like I need to work on my attacking, I'll analyze I'll analyze I don't Lobster, I don't talk to girls. Is that the right answer? None. Man, I feel like there's a D5 move somewhere here. I forget exactly how it works, but does it work here? I feel like it works here, right? Yeah, I think it works here. I've seen this back in the day. This trick. And when they take, you take, wait, do you take back? Yeah, I think you take back. And then you go E6. And now, because the knight is pinned, I can win that pawn back. Not that big of a deal. It just equalizes. to be fair. But we did get rid of all our problems. So I guess equalizing for black is a positive outcome of the opening. I talked to nuns on Sunday. There we go. That's the way to go. Knight c2. Die. Nice chess table in the back. How did you find it? Actually, it was a friend of mine. Crostini actually hooked me up with it. So if I take here, rook takes c2, rook d1 check, I guess bishop f8 and bishop h6. That's the deal. Wow, interesting. All right. I guess I'll say no to that. Let's move the queen away. I pushed her down and stole it. You heard that? You heard the man. You heard the man die. I took off an old of an old woman who was moving furniture. I pushed her down and stole it. That was dark, but it does sound like something you would do. There you go, die. That's how he found it. How he found the table. Rook d1. Should we go rook d3 now? Let's go rook d3. Don't make it easy. Don't make it easy for our opponent. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I smell blunder in the air. Is that it? Takes and bishop d4. I smell blunder in the air. That so I know my opponent here. I text him good luck and he replies good skill. So I guess he doesn't believe in luck, huh? I do believe luck. Yeah, object. Not bad, not bad, huh? Tactics. Tactics training. Die, but I agree, man. I like it too. I like the table actually. It fits the chess set perfectly. Like the size of chess set that I have, I feel like it fits it perfectly. So lobster came in clutch. So the trick with rook e3 here was, in case we didn't realize, so if they take back with the queen, then we're gonna have bishop d4. And even though that is defended right now with the knight, we're gonna put the pin to the queen. They have to capture it, so get rid of the defender of that queen. So something like knight takes d4, and then we're gonna take on e3. Okay, that was the trick. Indeed, this line is the reason I gave up Moscow variation years ago. Need to do some digging. So yeah, this line here after, instead of short castle, I think white should start with f3. If they start with the short castle, then black has this trick of d5, which equalizes. It doesn't give advantage, but black just simplifies the position, and then position becomes a lot easier to play with white. I mean with black, excuse me. After all these traits, objectively this should be very close to equal, but if we compare our dark square bishop to the white dark square bishop, this bishop is just a tiny bit better, right? So it's easier to play with black, and black has no problems, and those are usually pretty good odds. When you play without problems and you have no risk, only reward, those are pretty good odds. All right, Quang, let's see, we are playing National Master from Vietnam. Let's go e4. Okay, our opponent is giving us some time odds. c5. Let's hop the knight. Okay, delayed Alapin it is. Let's bring the bishop to d3. We're gonna the bishop back, d5, let's go e5. And now we have officially transposed into a French castle takes knight g4 e4, right? So I guess we have to take there, and probably castle. Bishop d6, I think we are gonna go knight c3, and likely rook e1. Okay, he's gonna go bishop back. Preparing for queen d6, I assume. Well, let's go bishop g5. How about bishop g5 move? Or knight g5? Let's start with bishop g5. The idea is if queen d6, I think we can try knight e5. Queen c7 by our opponent. I guess if we return back, then what, knight here? How about we talk back with the idea of bishop g3? If he goes knight h5, I think I can try go knight e5. Oh, he goes g6. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's trade that guy, huh? That bishop, that sniper in the long range. And then we go right here, maybe. Let's go queen d2. Just feels right. Like we're some sort of okay. Knight there. Maybe it would have been better to go knight g5 immediately first, actually, and then queen d2. I got too artistic there. Knight g5, queen f4 now. You know what? Let's do this. Get rid of the knight. So we can dominate the dark squares. And leave our opponent with the said bishop on c8. It goes back to e7. Okay, he doesn't want to allow it. Knight g5, I guess queen here, so that's probably not very helpful. So let's go knight e5. The idea of doing this was to get our knight on e5. So I guess now if we manage to do that, then why not? Should we play g3 to stop knight f4? What do you think? Yeah, that looks good, I think. Knight f5, we have g4, do we? Or he has knight h4? Okay, that's actually a little tricky. I don't think I want to do that. Man, knight d7 is gonna win some material now. But do we really wanna? We really wanna do that for a miserable pawn? Wow. He didn't want to trade earlier, but now he wants to trade while giving up a pawn? Okay. I guess so. I guess we're good with that. Come back. Alright, let's bring the knight somewhere more fun. Now we're gonna bring the knight to c5. And I think... Interesting. He wants to activate the bishop. That's 2 pawns, no? At the cost of a 2 pawn. Was that really worth it? Oh, queen e5, be careful. No. Oh, queen e5, yeah. Watch out. Watch out for tricks. c1. c1. Let's go right here, I guess. Oh man, time, actually time. I didn't realize. I'm kind of low on time. Took it down to the wire. But got it done. Got the job done. The conversion was not clean, but we'll do it. Jan Krzysztof Duda is going crazy. 8 out of 8. And then chess fighter Dao Quang Dai from Vietnam is 7.5 out of 8. That's going to be an interesting matchup. This guy actually just won the, I think it was the Bangkok Open that he tied for the first place. I'm aware because a friend of mine was playing that tournament also. Yeah, I'm playing better on YouTube. Yeah, it's the YouTube that does the trick. And by the way, the people that watch it on YouTube, is the board still really small, or is it better? It's supposed to accommodate people that watch it on the phone. Mahfouz, thanks for existing, brother. Well, thank you, my friend. So I guess coffee helped, huh? Yo, Hamrock, what's going on, man? Thanks for the prime sub. Haven't seen you in a minute, man. What's going on? How you been? How is Gulag treating you? We got 5 out of 8. Five out of 8 at the moment. So it's not going great. Let's watch others' games. Fabiano Caruana versus Nitzan Steinberg. Fabi won with black. The classic sacrifice, exchange sacrifice on c3 to weaken the pawn structure. Chess.com support agent ghosted me, so I had to restart the process. Yeah, man, Gulag is not fun. That was a good game by Fabi. Looks like. Krikor versus... Oh, Krikor flagged Eric with 2 seconds on the clock. That's tough. No! Look at the time. It was 12 seconds versus 4 seconds. And Eric flagged? That's very surprising, honestly, because Eric is fast. What? What? He lagged or something? Alexander Fear. Oh, we're on a break? Yeah, we're on a break. I was like, why is the next game not starting? Alright. Duda is gonna play, so 2 leaders are gonna play each other, 8 out of 8 and 7.5 out of 8. And then we have Nodirbek chasing them with 7 out of 8. And then Denis Lazavic, Matthias Bluebaum, and the gang. Fabiano is also 6.5 out of. Six and a half out of 8. Want to pop in and see how things are going? Things good, man. Thanks for the sub. See you later, alligator. Antoine Bernal from Virgin Islands. Interesting. Interesting. How we deal with this? Let's do double fianchetto. And now we go 98 probably. Let's move on the side. Then we're gonna try move the knight back. If you play d4, I think I'm gonna play e4. Alright. a4. I'll do a5. You take there. I guess we take with the rook, right? Polish. Ever dangerous Polish. But now, actually, the good thing about this, I was thinking, after e4, I can swing the rook. Or is that too much? Man, the thing about this is it's very tempting, but he's gonna have a5. And I'm not sure what I'm doing there, so I think I have to do this in a old-fashioned way. Go f5. Knight d5. Okay, I think they're preparing for bishop c3. That's fine though. That's fine. Let's go here. Bishop c3 is probably happening. It's absolutely uncalled for, but is that a good idea? Nah, I don't think. I think we should just go back, right? So takes. Just don't get the compensation on time. Okay, we gotta go back. I think that makes more sense. a5. Okay, let's take here. Do we take there actually? Or do we take here first? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we take here first. So takes here, we take there. I guess that's good. So do we just leave it and go do our thing? I think so. Delayed polish, not the actual polish. Delayed polish. That's funny, man. Hold on a second. All right, we take there. Queen here. Bishop f3. I was gonna do knight f6, but I realized after takes, rook a1, bishop f6. So there, takes back. I think my bishop is in more. troubling spot. Rook a1. No good. Takes with the bishop. Rook takes, rook takes. Oh, man. I'm very happy how this turned out, actually. I'm very happy with the way things turned out here. Hmm. What's going on? Bunch of tricks. Bunch of tricks going on. Can move the king. Scary stuff. Scary. I blundered rook d4 now. Okay, he didn't play it. He didn't play it. Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh man, I'm out of time. I'm out of time, bro. I'm out of time. Ah, queen a8. Ah, so mean. That's so mean. Ah, queen a8. That was. I feel like. If I had captured that, we would have a mate. Man, winning that would be so much fun. Bishop. Alright, but 1.9, like 2 seconds, 1.9 seconds, that's impossible. So takes there. So if we take, let's see. He's probably gonna play bishop c3. So 3 more moves, or 4 more moves. We would need 4 more moves. And now actually, if rook moves away, rook f1 is a mate. If pawn moves, queen h3 is a mate. That's funny. That is funny. Let's go Smith Mora. Man, he always refuses my Smith Mora actually. I think I play this guy usually when I'm already tilted. He always refutes my Smith Mora and then I end up in like lost position. Now bishop g4. It was earlier in a day. It was Hamrock. Let's go here. Bishop d3. Wow. Not sure why, but okay. What do we do? Here and here. Let's just tickle him. Let's tickle him once. Tickle, tickle, and then we go a3. b2, bishop c5. How equal is this position? Dead equal? Dead equal? Pretty equal? Which round is this actually? This is round. Round 10. Uno más. After this we got uno más. Let's see who knight endgames better. e5 check. We go f5. Probably not. Trade. Interesting choice. Okay, I guess we'll push the pawn. Let's try e5. Knight. I'm assuming he's gonna try reroute the knight. We would want to get somehow to this pawn. To do that. Oh, really? Takes. Here, 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 here. Moves away. Or let's say back. Here, here, here. Takes. Here, here, here. We promote first. I think. If I did this right. But then what? Does it change anything if we promote there? I don't think so. Oh, we cannot capture that guy. Boom. Boo. Boo. Holy moly. We are the ones suffering. Yes, we are the ones suffering. Luckily, we have this checks. Oi, 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 oi. Bunch of raiding lost. Okay, I think I am gonna restart the stream and come back with no delay and no proctor. Damn, Duda is on fire. 9.5 out of 10. Ah, no, the Nodirbek was with white. Oh, Nodirbek was white. Okay. Duda was black. What happened in their game? Let's quickly see. Some brayer action. Ugh. I thought it was over. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Uno más. Come on, bro. Why is everyone playing bishop b5 check? Why is everyone playing this boring line? Oh, it doesn't work now, right? This is defended. Our tricks don't work. Yeah, let's try to not go under 2900 at least. Trade. Apply pressure on the c4 pawn. Let's go queen a7. This guy was hanging. And force the capture. So we're gonna take that back. Rook e2 to strengthen that. That makes sense. Okay. How are we gonna do this now? Knight c6 could be the one way to do this. f6, I guess. And f4. Okay, he wants to go f4. Let's go rook c5. Ah, rook c6 would be better actually. I don't know why rook c5. Right, now we have to go passive a little. f7. Let's go here. It was uncalled. Okay. Okay. We'll take knight g4. We'll take a little gift at the end of the tournament. Unfortunate for our opponent, I feel like he was doing well. Oh no, he was doing somewhat well, and then suddenly got shell shocked. Unfortunate. Let's see who won. They drew each other, Dirbeck and Chess Fighter, and now Duda is fighting to catch up with them. Duda is playing with white against Pranavi. Let's see. Oh wait. Duda was 8 out of 8, and now he's gonna fall out of top 3. That's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be a brutal turn of events. But maybe he still wins. Let's see. What's going on here? Why is Black spending... Did Bro really spend 20 seconds on that move? He was up on time. He was up. He spent like 40 seconds on capturing the E3 pawn? What? Like disconnect maybe? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Okay, Duda comes through. I feel like now... Rook A4. Is he gonna find it? Oh, man. Too good. That is too good. Interference 101. Interference tactic 101. Duda Pranav V. So I actually wonder what happened here. He spent 50 seconds on one move, man. Okay, that must have been a disconnect. He disconnected for sure. There's no way he would spend 50 seconds on one move here. What a turn of events. And they say there is no luck involved. That's the luck for you, ladies and gentlemen. In a position, slightly worse position, down 30 seconds, opponent disconnects, and then he goes on to win the game and win the tournament. Whoa. That's quite a turnaround, huh? But okay, again, then he was 8 out of 8, so I guess it was not completely undeserved. How do they know who gets first, second, and third? I think it's tie breaks, man. Meanwhile, someone is cursing their ISP. Yeah, that's right. 1,000 curses. Wow. Nodiva goes for the Petrov. Huh? Knight d6. Ah, there's bishop f5 check and then takes back. Okay. But Petrov is an interesting choice by Nodirbek in a game that I would think is a must win against the IM, against an IM. Interesting. But okay, this is no slouch IM. He's like 2,500 and 3,200. All right. Cool. Somehow our last Tile Tuesdays has been very rough. We've been playing very poorly. Not really, man. I have not been grinding Blitz. I feel like as much as I've been wanting to. That probably shows. I would rather board them on my own terms. That's right. Don't be bored. Don't be bored on their terms. Board them by your own terms. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Alright, I'ma take off, get some lunch, and then I have some cool ideas actually. I've been analyzing my games. Maybe I'll come back, but I'll come back with more analysis. I've been analyzing my over the board games. I've been finding some cool stuff. But first, I have an idea to record a YouTube video. So I'm probably gonna eat first, then record some YouTube content, and then I may be back because I have some King's Indian work to do. I can start doing my job again. View form. ETA for that. Okay, we have 12 o'clock right now. You're right, 12:20. Let's see. I have a class at today's class is at 5 p.m. Today's class is at 5 p.m. So I think maybe like how much time would I need for that? I think I'm gonna need about 2 to 3 hours, probably something like that. 2.5 hours. So that makes sense. Then to come back around 3 p.m. and then I have to log off at 5 p.m. for the class. Or would it make more sense to do an evening stream? Sorry, David. I'm actually so I'll have to confirm with a student of mine, because the student last couple of weeks, he the parent has been asking me to push the class for Wednesday, so I'll have to check with him or with her, with the parent also, to see if I'm gonna move the class or not. So approximate ETA would be probably in like 2.5 hours. But I think you should do an app at your convenience. At your convenience, and not put too much consideration into because things may change, so I don't want to, I don't want to confuse you or get on the way. How did... Oh man. Oh man. It's okay. It's okay. I know the streak. I know the streak. So it's alright. How did the soil buying go? I know how much I need to get, so now I just need to put an order. I'm waiting for the recommendation. I asked a few people, but I know what I need to get right now and how much I need to get, and approximately how much it's gonna cost me. So haven't ordered it yet, but I've made some progress. 70 or 700? We need to fix Nightbot. Yeah, it's been the deal since. We need Mega for that. We're not tech savvy enough. It's a fun feature, reading out. Yeah, we're gonna need Mega for that. Alright, amigos, muchachos, muchachas. Y'all have a good rest of your day. I shall be back soon. But I'll have cool few practical end games. That's going to be the practical end games. My next video is about practical end games, and I have 2 exercises on practical end games. Oh, that thing. The button. That button. Yeah, very practical. Very practical. Four bishops. How do you not know how to... 2 bishops is very easy, bro. Unless you promoted all 4 the same color. It should be pretty easy. I feel like you're trolling now. I have 7 light squared bishops. What to do? Jump out of the window. All right. I'll see you all later. Laters, alligators.